Welcome to English Conversation Hub. In today's real-life office conversation, we dive into a situation many of us can relate to. Working with a difficult boss, you'll hear two colleagues discuss stress, communication strategies, and how to stay motivated at work. It's a great way to learn practical English, improve your listening skills, and pick up natural phrases used in the workplace.
Today was brutal. I don't think I can take much more of this. Rough day again? Yeah. My boss was on my case all day. Nothing I did was good enough. Every little thing became a big deal. Ugh, that sounds exhausting. What happened exactly? Well, I submitted the monthly report this morning, and he called me in and just ripped it apart. Said the formatting was off, the tone too informal, and asked why the numbers weren't more optimistic. More optimistic? That sounds like he wanted you to fudge the data. That's exactly how it felt. I told him I just reported the actual figures, but he gave me that look, you know, the one where he doesn't say it outright, but he's expecting you to twist things. That's messed up. Isn't he the same guy who asked you to stay late last Friday for that urgent task that never got used? Yep. That's him. And then he acts like it's a privilege to work extra. Says things like, "We value dedication here." Classic manipulation. I've dealt with someone like that before. It wears you down. Honestly, I'm starting to dread coming into work. And I used to really like this job. That's the worst part, when a toxic boss ruins something you actually cared about. Have you tried talking to HR or someone higher up? I've thought about it, but I don't know. I'm worried it'll backfire. He's been with the company forever. Everyone seems to respect him. Or they just tolerate him because of his seniority. That doesn't make him untouchable. Yeah, but I don't have proof of anything. It's all subtle stuff, tone, pressure, guilt-tripping. Still, it adds up. Maybe start documenting things. Dates, what was said, how it made you feel. That way, if you do decide to go to HR, you have something concrete. That's a good idea. I haven't done that yet. Everything just blends together by the end of the week. Exactly. Keep a little log. Even if nothing happens right away, you'll have a clear record of patterns. What would you do in my shoes? Just deal with it or start looking for a new job? Honestly? I'd do both. Start updating your resume, put out some feelers. Meanwhile, document everything and try not to let him get under your skin. Easier said than done. He micromanages everything. Sometimes I feel like I can't even breathe without getting criticized. Yeah, those types want control. But they also hate when you don't react. If you can stay calm and professional, it throws them off. I'll try. It's just frustrating. Like today, he criticized the font I used in a presentation. The font. Oh man. That's just nitpicking to assert dominance. Has nothing to do with the actual work. That's what it felt like. And then later, he took credit for my idea in the meeting. Are you serious? Dead serious. I mentioned a strategy during a one-on-one, and he pitched it as his own. That's low. That's theft, honestly. Intellectual theft. Yup. And what am I supposed to say? Actually, that was my idea. I'd look petty. You wouldn't. But I get why you held back. It's tricky. I hate feeling like I have to play office politics just to survive. You shouldn't have to. But until you're in a better place, it might help to set some subtle boundaries. Like confirming things in writing. Email summaries? Exactly. Hey, following up on our discussion where I suggested XYZ. That way there's a trail. Smart. That might save my sanity. And don't isolate yourself. Keep talking to others. You'd be surprised how many people might feel the same. You think so? Definitely. Toxic bosses usually have a pattern. You're probably not the only one. Yeah, I did overhear someone else complaining about how he made them redo a report 5 times. See? That's a sign. It's not you, it's him. Thanks for letting me vent, man. I really needed this. Anytime. No one should have to go through that alone. I'll start working on my resume tonight. Just knowing I have options already feels better. That's the spirit. You deserve a place where you're respected. Thanks. Seriously. Let's grab a beer after work sometime. Take your mind off things. Count me in.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more engaging conversations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned and take care.